What is up, everyone? Welcome to today's reaction video, and today's reaction is the very special monthly request of my incredible Patreon follower Jess, aka Ferret Mum. Jess, thank you so much for your request and for being part of the herd. I know that you're going through a bit of a difficult time right now, so we are sending you so much love. Just know that you are so valued and so incredibly cared for. We think the absolute world of you, and we hope things get better for you very soon. But today Jess has requested part 2 of Money Games by Ren. Her last month request was part 1. Next month's request is going to be part 3, so you had to know this was going to be part 2. I can't wait to check this out. The first part of Money Games is confronting. It is extremely intelligent with its lyrics. It is a song that I've gone back and listened to a whole bunch of times because it feels so incredibly important at the moment. With the way things are going in the world. And I can't wait to see what he does for part 2 to expand on that. Little trigger warning for some people. I don't know anything about this song or this film clip, but I do know that part 1 had some kind of imagery in it that was very confronting, some kind of hostage situation and some very simulated, nothing graphic, but simulated torture and such. So I don't know what this one's going to have. Maybe it'll have nothing at all. Actually, this is the official lyric video, so I don't think that it will have anything at all. Fingers crossed. But either way, we're going to find out. We're going to get into this one right now. This is Ren's Money Game Part 2. As always, please check out the original video linked in the description below, and let's get into this now. I love that he's either starting this off or incorporating it with the same beat as part 1, because I've just listened to part 1 to because I listen to it continuously anyway, but to keep it fresh in my mind for part 2. And I love that it comes straight in and links straight into number 1.
Strange time we're living in, panic and hysteria. Poor man learn, the rich man don't care for your narcissist mindset spread like malaria. Sit back and watch the show. America, Britain split through fickle shit. A government of hypocrites. These counterfeit politicians sit in parliament, not adequate. Come on. Needlessly bleeding, resources all dry. Turn a blind eye if it means a pay rise. Oh, what a shame it would be, I would die if number 10 Downing Street burned in a fire. Only joking, only messing, don't be stressing. I'm a peaceful adolescent, there's no need to be unpleasant. Write my thesis in a rhyme scheme to analyze the brain while my fingers on the trigger of a money game. Oh, rain, a storm it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies, poison in the veins, but we die upon the blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
I love that he's kept that same chorus as well. This is so well done. This really is a part 2. This feels like an extension of the same song. But oh my god, Ren is just coming in and spitting fire in those lyrics. Everything from the Brexit through to the American government, every government across the world, honestly, just politicians making themselves rich rather than making the world better. Oh my god, spitting absolute fire and truth. This is why I love these songs by Ren, because you can't argue with this, man. You can't argue with what he is saying. Right here in Australia, we're having a housing crisis. Meanwhile, we have politicians who have over 50 investment properties that they are, I believe it's over 50. I'm pretty sure of that number. Not 100% certain, but I believe it's over 50 investment properties that they are putting out as Airbnbs rather than having them as permanent rentals or letting them be sold to people who actually need a house to live in. If you're going to be a property investor or a slumlord and you're going to rent out your properties, long-term leases, fine. You do you. You're giving someone a place to live. But these people who are hoarding properties and just using them for Airbnbs, it is, while you're doing that and making extra chump change on the side, people are living on the street. And if you can't see what's wrong with that, you're part of the problem. It's just that simple. Not to mention, he hasn't even gotten into the corporation side of thing. There's a lot to be mad at the moment. There is a lot to be mad at the moment, and Ren is coming in with straight fire. and saying what needs to be said, and I adore it. Let's keep going. Actually, you know what? Let's take this back a bit. I love that chorus so much.
Ourselves, we're all part of this whole money game. This old money game. This old money is a game and the ladder we climb turns a saint into a sinner with his finger in crime. I'll break it down for you motherfuckers line by line. This is business economics in a nursery rhyme. She sells seashells on a seashore, but the value of these shells will fall due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells because there's loads on the sand. Step one, you must create a sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better if the people think they're rare, you see. Bear with me, take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island. Stockpile them high until they're rarer than a diamond. Step two, gotta make the people think that they want it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're not gonna get into step 2 yet. Step 1 was fire. Are you kidding, Ren? See, she sells seashells by the seashore. This, oh my god. I'm not even gonna try and say everything he said there, but that idea of, there's a TV show that says very similar things, but they use lemons. But what he's saying here with the seashells, stockpile them on an island, make people think that they're so rare and they're so needed. My god, that is truth. Again, coming back to current issues. Yo, our 2 big supermarket chains for the past year have been coming to us going, oh yes, well, prices are so high on groceries because of inflation, and prices are so high on groceries because of the wars that are happening and the fallout from COVID, and just excuse after excuse as to why a bottle of Coke is so expensive. You know, why we used to be able to, one of the supermarket chains over here used to advertise, you can feed your whole family for $10, and now they're charging $10 for a bag of cheese. That is not an exaggeration. They are charging $10 for a bag of cheese, and it is ridiculous. And they were saying all of that stuff, and then came out with, oh yes, by the way, we made $1 billion worth of profit last year. Can you not see a problem here? When your numbers don't match up with what you're saying, people are going to notice. And so there are now inquiries. There's a whole thing going on. But yeah, this whole thing of taking the product and creating the illusion of scarcity, creating the illusion that it's something rare or valuable so that you can sell it, is happening everywhere. And we don't even see it. There is a monopoly on reading glasses, for God's sake, and we don't even know about it. And it's bonkers. I love everything that Ren is saying in this clip. I'm getting so much more in political and everything than I've ever gotten on the channel before. I hope y'all don't hate me for it. Honestly, all I want out of life is for everyone to live a fair and equal life. That everyone has a roof over their head, everyone has food to eat, and they don't have to pay ridiculous prices for it. Paying a fair price for a fair service is absolutely a fair thing. But paying a ridiculous amount just because a company finds out they can actually charge that and get away with it, that's BS. That is absolutely stupid, and I hate it. Yeah, again, this whole little section here where Ren's broken it down as a nursery rhyme is just flawless, and I want to hear it all again. I'm going all the way back.
Scarcity. Shells.
Nope, further back.
Of these shells will fall due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells because there's loads on the sand. Step one, you must create a sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better if the people think they're rare, you see. Bear with me, take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island. Stockpile them high until they're rarer than a diamond. Step two, gotta make the people think that they want them, really want them, really fucking want them. Hit them like Bronson. Influencers, product placement, featured primetime entertainment. If you haven't got a shell, then you're just a fucking waste, man. Free, it's monopoly.
And that is so true as well. Oh my god, I'm getting so fired up by this song. This song is bonkers. Because again, I come back to the Australian stuff. Those 2 supermarket chains that did one of them did over $1 billion, and the other one did close to it of profit last year. The reason for that is because if you ask most people, they're the 2 supermarket chains they'd mention. We have other ones. We have smaller, less not lesser known, but the other shopping centers. No one goes to those. If you're going to the shops, you go to one of the 2 big franchises, and that's it. And yeah, it's an absolute there needs to, I don't know if there is already, I'm very ignorant on this stuff, but if there isn't already a term for a monopoly when it's just two businesses who don't officially work together, but sure as hell seem to work together. And even if they're not officially working together, they are very, very well organized in terms of like, oh yes, this one has this on sale, so we'll have that on sale. And then purposely not making themselves in competition, which is, to me, the point, unless I'm mistaken, the point of a monopoly is that there can't be, like, we don't want a monopoly because then there's no competition against that thing, therefore they can charge whatever they want. These two major corporations have gotten themselves, and so many are like this, where they've gotten themselves to a point where everyone talks about them like they're in competition. They're not in competition. They're doing their own thing. They're both happy making their separate money. And they know that if they treat their customers badly, you're going to go, I'm going to go over to this person. And then when they treat them bad, you're going to go, I'm going to go back to this person, and bounce between the two. So they have complete control anyway, like it's a monopoly, but they're just splitting the profits 50-50. And it's horrible. But is there a word for a monopoly, but it's two companies instead of one? A duopoly? I don't know. Let's keep going.
Primetime entertainment, if you haven't got a show, then you're just a fucking waste man. Free, it's Monopoly. Invest inside some property. Start a corporation, make a logo, do it properly. Shows must sell, that will be a new philosophy. Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality. 4. Expand, expand, expand. Clear forest, make land, fresh blood on hands. 5. Why just shells? Why limit yourself? She sells seashells, sell oil as well. 6. Guns, sell stock, sell diamonds, sell rock, sell water to a fish, sell the time to a clock. 7. Press on the gas, take your foot off the brakes, then run to be the president of the United States. 8. Big smile, make big wave, that's great. Now the truth is
Damn. Ren, why are you gonna make me go political for? You're gonna go through all that of building your financial empire and then add in, then run for the president of the United States, and instantly, as you say it, have a picture of Trump up on the screen.
The president.
Like, yeah, Biden first. Biden and Sanders.
The United States, 8. Big smile, make big.
I can't pause on it. Trump flashes up here walking, and then instantly, there we go. Trump flashes up walking, and then instantly afterwards we cut to, I don't even know who that is, but it's quite obviously a dictator. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I don't know. Oh, historical figure. But definitely dictator. You can tell just by looking at that man is. Anyway, yeah. So you're gonna make me go political here, and I really don't want to, because people are entitled to make their decisions, but make decisions that are good for the common man. Let's just say that, and we'll move right along, because Ren is absolutely setting it on fire, burning it to the ground. He is coming for blood. It is bonkers.
Sell diamonds, sell rock, sell water to a fish, sell the time to a clock. 7. Press on the gas, take your foot off the brakes, then run to be the president of the United States. 8. Big smile, make big wave, that's great. Now the truth is overrated, tell lies out the gate. 9. Polarize the people, controversy is the game. It don't matter if they hate you, if they all say your name. 10. The world is yours. Step out on the stage to a round of applause. You're a liar, cheat, a devil, a whore, and you sell seashells on the seashore. Rain, 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 rain.
Damn.
The storm, it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies. Poison in the veins, but we don't want to blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game. This old money game. This old.
My God. Ren is an absolute artist. There is not another person around at the moment who is in the same league as Ren. He is doing things that are completely unique. He is sounding amazing doing them. But just the fact that he is willing to tackle topics like this in most of his songs, to be honest, is awesome. It is so cool. And I like, what do you even say after that, other than the fact of the man was spitting absolute facts from start to finish? You may not agree with everything he said in there. You may not agree with the bulk of what he said in there. That's fair enough. You're entitled to your opinion. But if listening to what he says here made you uncomfortable, made you angry, I think you need to stop and think as to why it did that. Because if there was no basis to his claims, those claims wouldn't be scary. If what he's saying couldn't get people fired up and get people thinking, then he would just seem like a stupid kid. But he doesn't. He seems incredibly intelligent, incredibly on the ball, because what he is saying is the absolute truth. And if we're going to be completely honest, if I'm going to dip my toe into the political area here, if I'm going to actually cross that line, people should be a lot angrier than they are right now. Everyone is very calm and very complacent. And I have to wonder if other generations would have been rioting in the streets by now, because we have been sold up a river without a paddle and left there to float. And I don't know, man. I don't know how we're going to turn this one around. I don't know what the future is going to look like in 10, 20 years' time, when even the solutions that our governments have settled on to solve, for example, the housing crisis, has been looked at and said, yeah, but it's not going to solve the problem. It's just going to make it a little bit better. But we'll settle for that because that's the best we can get. Because honestly, something big needs to change. And I don't know what's going to change it. But hell, Ren was absolutely incredible on this one, guys. This was a very different reaction than what I'm used to on my channel, but I am so glad I got to see that. I'm going to be thinking about that all night. You have sent me down an ADHD rabbit hole there is no coming back from, and oh my god, I can't wait to hear part 3, because lordy, if it's anything like number 2. Number 1 was good, number 2 took it to a whole different stratosphere. That was bonkers. I adored that. Jess, thank you so much for the suggestion. Guys, as always, go to the original video, give it a like, give it a comment, subscribe to Ren and support him, because he deserves to be everywhere. This message deserves to be everywhere. Also, give me a like and a comment and subscribe to me if you haven't already. I'm going to say it right now, just in case it has, because I never want to. I hope this reaction hasn't offended anyone. If it has, I do apologize to you, but we're all entitled to our opinions. This is just one guy's opinion, what I've said in this reaction. So yeah, I love you, I respect you, and I respect your opinions. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you thought of this. Check me out over on Patreon. I do weekly polls. You get access to the Discord with the incredible herd members. I do 2 weekly TV show reactions. I do an exclusive reaction over on Patreon and right here for my YouTube members per week that's filmed as part of my monthly live stream, which I don't have space to put on the main channel at the moment. I can only put up 1 or 2 of the songs out of 6 per month. So yeah, they end up over on for my YouTube members. So check those out. I also do monthly movie reactions. I have the monthly live stream that you can be a part of and see those 6 reactions live. And at the highest tier, just like Jess did today, you can get a guaranteed reaction right here on the channel. So check all of that out. I will see you all in the next reaction video. Have a great day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.